Hi, I'm Bruce Bailey from Thermo Fisher Scientific, and I'm going to speak a little bit about the direct analysis of carbohydrates. Basically, the determination of carbohydrates occurs with both the Hplc system with pulse amperometric detection and with charged aerosol detection. Now, last year, Thermo Fisher Scientific developed an Hplc electrochemical detector with pulse amperometric detection capability along with the gold electrode. And three methods were developed using this pulse amperometric detection scheme. Now, these are direct analyses of carbohydrates, so no sample derivatization is required, which makes running the samples quite simple. The pulse amperometric detection, we looked at the analysis of various carbohydrates in foods and beverages. We also looked at the determination of lactose and lactulose in milk, as well as a gradient HPLC method for the analysis of beer samples using the pulse amperometric detection. Now, typically, labs will normally go with an IC system for the carbohydrate measurement, but in this case, that's fine if you're doing consistent carbohydrate analyses. But if you're only doing routine carbohydrate analyses, and sometimes you want to use an HPLC system, this HPLC approach makes it quite simple. Now, there's a second approach using HPLC with charged aerosol detection. The charged aerosol detector is a mass-sensitive detector and is capable of monitoring all the carbohydrates. They're separated using a helic column condition, and that means that we're going to be using high level of organic to dilute the sample prior to introducing this. So we ran a couple samples. One is on various beverages using the helic approach. And really all we needed to do was dilute the sample with the helic mobile phase and inject that directly onto the HPLC column. Now that makes it quite simple. Another approach was to look at the carbohydrates present in a sports beverage. And this actually, we're able to measure not only the carbohydrates, but some of the ions present in the sports beverage using the charged aerosol detector. So really what these techniques do is show that very simple sample management is required to actually look at all the various carbohydrates from beverages and foods using an HPLC system.